this has been such a fighting performance by Wrexham, but fair play to Cardiff, they will do the double. What a team they are. There's Craven, one last effort, drilling it long. It's headed partly away by Evans. Wrexham to keep fighting. Hindon can't stop volleying it forwards. Sharp feeds it back in, and Love it then with a long ball forwards, and that is it. That is the final whistle. Cardiff City win 3-1. Wrexham players flat on their back in disappointment. Aaron on her back with her hands on her head, and similarly in midfield Lily Jones, because Wrexham mean the world to them and they just couldn't get it over the line. I've got to say though, firstly, once again we have turned up and we have shown heart and quality. Once again Cardiff have shown why they are a Premier team in Wales, and we've shown why we expect to challenge them for that crown next season. Cardiff win 3-1, and a lot of their play was of a genuinely high quality, and although Wrexham had the better of the first half, I don't think there's any real doubt about that, as Eva Suppy so upset walking off the pitch. The fact of the matter is Cardiff had the better of the second half, and they made the chances. They made a lot of chances, and they have to be given full credit for that. Their spirit and their heart, when Wrexham came back at them hard, they withstood it, and they are noble champions who do honour to this competition. Well played Cardiff City, that's got to be said. Wrexham though, I mean, we started off aggressively, but Cardiff were able to get that crucial first goal in the 6th minute. We were playing catch up from that point on. And what a goal it was. Billingham hitting a long-range shot. Terrific thinking, terrific awareness as the Wrexham players now going across to the fans to acknowledge them. I mean, fantastic to see they have been roared on by a really good Wrexham contingent. How brilliant it was that we had free buses put on by the club. Really, really brilliant. And yet, as I acknowledged them, we are behind to that fine Billingham goal, the 3rd game in a row that Billingham has scored against us from outside the box. It was superb awareness. She knew Craven wouldn't be on her line at that point because she shouldn't be. The ball was so far out, and she hit an instant strike with a bit of height on it. Craven backpedaling, got a hand to it, but couldn't get enough of a hand to it. She was terribly unfortunate. And there you go, it was 1-0. Wrexham responded exceptionally well and kept putting the pressure on. Hindon, a constant threat going forwards. Long had to clear an effort off the line. Wrexham really looked likely to get the equaliser, and then in the 29th minute, it was 2-0. Fionn Price, who has such excellent delivery from set pieces, whipping a great free kick. And Shannon Evans rising with a powerful header, looping it beyond Craven and into the net. And Wrexham found themselves 2-0 down. But if we know anything about this Wrexham side, they don't give up. And so they fought on. They're still out there in front of those Wrexham fans, and fair play to them. But yeah, Wrexham fought on, kept going, immediately started putting pressure on, immediately started making more and more chances. Cara Jones pulled a shot just wide. Wrexham pulled one back with a penalty, conceded clumsily by Karen Chamberlain, who tripped Hindon, and Hindon stepped up and coolly slotted it into the bottom left corner. Second half, Cardiff started really well, and Lizzie Craven made a couple of excellent saves to deny Barry when she was one-on-one and keep Wrexham in the game. The big moments, though, surely came when Wrexham won a penalty. 61st minute. Controversial one. Suckley challenged by Shannon Evans. Looked a bit of a soft one, but the ref gave the penalty. Suckley took this one, but sadly for Wrexham, put it too close to the keeper, and Chamberlain was able to stick out her right foot and save it. Immediately Wrexham nearly scored from the rebound, but they came back in. Lily Jones with a powerful toe poke just wide. But Wrexham, having failed to equalise, and moments later went close again. Lily Jones with a terrific strike as Chamberlain came off a line and didn't deal with it, hitting the bar. It dropped back down. Hidden, it just came at a horrible height. She couldn't head it towards goal or kick it towards goal, in which case she probably would have scored. She had to take a touch because it just came at sort of midriff height, and as she swung her foot to blast it in, brilliant challenge by Jenkins, who took a kick on the foot for her efforts, saved a certain goal. And Wrexham, after that, found themselves struggling to create and conceded the third in the 74th minute. A tremendous through ball to put Barry in. She was constantly looking dangerous, breaking down the channel on the right hand side, and this time one-on-one with Craven. She did really well. Craven had to commit. Barry just got there first, went round her and slotted it into the empty net. Wrexham fought so hard, and Cardiff, like I said, they are champions, and this is why. They threw their bodies on the line. There were spells when Wrexham were penning them in, and Cardiff somehow were able to repel them. Suckley had a great hit from the edge of the box, which was blocked right in front of Chamberlain. It may well have been going in, but it was blocked and ricocheted just over the bar. And Wrexham just kept going, kept fighting. It looked like we might have scored through an own goal when a corner was whipped in by Cara Jones and headed just off target by a defender in their own bar. And Wrexham lost the cup final 3-1, but it's been an excellent season for them, and it was a game in which they showed fabulous heart against a fine team and showed just how we are now a team that goes toe-to-toe with Cardiff and slug it out. But Cardiff had the players who were able ultimately to make the key interventions. Billingham was utterly outstanding for them, breaking forwards, a constant threat. She and Barry, their ability to drive on and beat players, caused us issues. And they were both really, really dangerous. Keogh playing a bit deeper than you often see her, dropping off and creating really well. And their three centre-backs, Bowen Jenkins and Shannon Evans, when required, really digging deep and defending their penalty area. But this Wrexham side, so many massive performances. Karen Allen at the back, throwing her body on the line constantly. Heroic defending by her, so determined to deal with issues. Clark defended well and then stepped into midfield and made a big, big difference as well. Cara Jones, sensational down the right, was so threatening. Caused all sorts of problems. The three midfielders, Cairns, Gibberton and Lily Jones, full of energy. Lily Jones, I mean, goodness me. Tremendous, just constantly trying to make things happen. And Hindon up front as well, having a fine performance. There's no one who let the side down, but Wrexham ultimately just couldn't get it over the line. It's a shame, but the season is over. It's been a privilege to cover this team. I have absolutely fallen in love with this team this season. They've given me a second Wrexham team to follow, and I'll always be grateful for that. The final whistle tomorrow will come. Well, there'll be one on the men's game and there'll be one on the women's game, of course, in which I'll go through this in more detail. But it's been an honour to cover this team and a joy to see their improvements and performances. I'm proud to be a Wrexham fan, and the result of this is the players go to get their medals. The result takes no gloss off a season of achievement. Wrexham should be proud of themselves once again. Welsh Cup final runners-up, but it's coming, isn't it? It's coming. With a final score of Wrexham 1, Cardiff City 3. Thank you so much for listening to all these commentaries throughout the season. It's a joy to bring them to you. I can't tell you how lucky I am. I know I'm the luckiest man on earth. And the old Ask Wrexham correspondence is one of the joys of my life, with meeting all you wonderful people as well. Thank you so much for letting me help you go through the season. And I'll see you next summer. I'll see you after next summer. I might have to rest my throat just for a couple of days, well, at least till Saturday. The final score, like I said, Wrexham 1, Cardiff City 3. Thank you all, and thank this team for what they've given us this year. I'm Mark Griffiths, proudly from Wrexham AFC.